the fuck was that? Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and, welcome to the Devasia Mentality plays, well, another Crash Bandicoot game by Naughty Dog. One of the originals, as opposed to the Insane Trilogy. This is... If we just get the title screen... There we go. Crash Bandicoot 2!
Crash Bandicoot 2. Cortex strikes back. Press start to begin.
Now, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of you out there asking, why on earth am I playing this when the Insane Trilogy is a thing? Well... filler? Let's just say that much. Also, it...
Crystals. Of course.
Okay, you know what? I'll save further explanations until this opening is done.
But Dr. Cortex, to reach full power, we need not only your master crystal, but also the remaining 25 slave crystals from the surface. How do you expect to retrieve them when we don't have any Earthbound operatives left?
You fool! Do you think I'm unaware of the situation? If we don't have any friends left on the surface, then we need to find an enemy.
Crash? Crash? Crash! My battery is fried. Make yourself useful, big brother, and bring an extra battery for me.
Okay, we're into gameplay proper now. We have actual full control of the Bandicoot in question. And of course, that's his little sister,
Coco.
I can't really say anything about her right now, but I don't mind her. Now, as for that explanation that I was going to get into, the reason I'm playing this instead of going straight to the Insane Trilogy, which I do own on the PlayStation 4, is that around the time I first played the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy was around the same time my mother was sick, and as a result, I kind of have a lot of bad memories tied to that version of the game. So, I want to play Crash Bandicoot, but I also want to kind of hold off. Can I get past this without going through the teleporting motion? Apparently not. But yeah, I'm kind of holding off on doing the Insane Trilogy version, partially because I actually want to do all three of the classic games first, then go to the Insane Trilogy for comparison.
Well, well, well. If it isn't Crash Bandicoot, welcome. I apologize for the crude means used to bring you here, but I rather expect a written invitation would have been turned down. I need your help. Surrounding you are a series of 5 doors. Through each door lies a well-hidden crystal. The crystals look like this. Bring me the crystals, Crash. That is all I will say for now. We will speak again.
And the other reason being that I want to hold off having to, more or less, deal with those memories. It's a fickle thing. Anyway, Cortex says he wants us to go looking for crystals. Don't know why we're listening to him. Wasn't he the bad guy from the previous game who was doing bad things to our girlfriend who is no longer with us for some reason? Oh well, let's go. We could go get some kind of shiny thing and bring it back to him, I'm pretty certain. But yeah, Crash Bandicoot 2. This was actually the very first Crash Bandicoot game that I ended up playing because, well, the rental store didn't have, the rental store that I got from at the time didn't have the first one, and 3 had only, I think, I'm not sure whether 3 had come out by the time that I started. By the time I got in my PlayStation, I'm not sure. But either way, this was my first, you know, it probably was, now that I think about it. This is my first exposure to the orange marsupial, as opposed to Crash Bandicoot 1, which I think I remember saying in the first playthrough, the playthrough of the first game, I did not have much experience with up until I got on the PlayStation Network. Ah, dang it. I was hoping to skip this entirely, but... Yeah, and you're probably all wondering, oh, there's a lot of boxes here. Why aren't you breaking them? Well, there's a good reason for it. Duh! I wonder what that was. Probably nothing important. Oh, come on. So funny how bouncy mushrooms are a thing in this game. I think about giant bouncy mushrooms. I think about Sonic the Hedgehog before that. Huh. Picked up a blue shiny thing. Wonder how that came to be. Oh well, let's move on. I'm sure Cortex will be pleased. We managed to get the shiny. Yay! And it's blue too. And of course, this, I think, is the first instance of the Crash Dance. I can't remember the exact origin of it, but I think it was a case of...
No, Crash. I said bring me the crystals! Now, get back in there.
Okay. Maybe I got the shiny thing that he wasn't asking for. I'll go get another shiny thing. Like, let's go in this one and see if we can get something that's shiny too. You never know. I could maybe have just got one that was the wrong color. But I'll have to be quick about this one, I think, if I recall correctly. Yeah. I'm going about this in all sorts of weird ways. People are wondering, why the heck are you doing this way? And I didn't mean to do that. Like, I'm sure veteran Crash players know exactly what I'm doing. Okay, that never happened on my test playthrough. Huh. That's a thing. Oh! I should have did a slide jump there. Okay, what I'm trying to do here, and what I did in the previous level, was in the previous level, the blue gem is accessible by going through the level without collecting any boxes. Whoops! Okay. Caught myself there. Probably bad. Probably lost a couple of seconds on that. But yeah, in this level, there's a gem that you have to get by actually getting to the end of the level within a certain time limit. A time limit which accounts only if you manage to get from the very beginning of the stage. If you hit a checkpoint or anything and then respawn after doing that, then the timer resets and you can't do that. So you have to remember to do this from the very beginning of the stage. Whoops. Whoa. Do I have enough time though? No! Oh, that was close. Anyway, I got the gem. But yeah, much like in the previous game, box gems are still a thing, so you have to smash all the boxes in a given stage in order to get access to a certain gem. And some gems are also accessible by doing other little things within the stage. But unfortunately, I'm not sure that's exactly what he wants.
No, Crash! To save the world, I need crystals. Crystals! One more time. They look like this. Crystals, Crash! Go back through one of those doors and bring me crystals.
Yeah, I'm doing this deliberately just to annoy him. It's not very, useful for me to do things the way that I'm doing it, because it means I'm gonna have to revisit these stages to get those crystals that he's so upset about. But if I think there's a way for me to be able to get the gems without getting the crystals in a given stage, then that's exactly what I'm gonna do. But I'm still gonna try to at least save stuff like the box gems for when I actually go for the crystal legitimately, assuming that I am capable of doing so. And you may have seen that briefly. We're also introduced to a new crate type in this game, nitro crates. They are dangerously explosive. So, it's generally in your best interest not to touch them. Right, now there's a trick to getting this that... I've never been able to do, but I'm gonna try it. If I can't do it, then, okay. Alright. This requires some very tricky thumb work. And I can't... For fuck's sake! This requires a lot more dexterity than I can provide. Okay. Dag. God damn it. Alright, what I'm trying to do here, if I can explain it, is that I'm trying to do something called the slide spin jump, which supposedly gives you just enough height to almost barely touch that red crystal if you do it from on top of this box. The problem is... only barely enough, and once you get enough height, you also have to be precise enough and well-timed enough to do a belly flop, which also gets you just a teeny bit height more after doing a given jump in order to reach that red gem. It is absurdly tight, but possible, and I have never done it. I've never even tried it up until now. And if I fail one more time and fall into the pit, we're not going to. Fine, okay, yeah, sure. Red gem for another day. We can just go down here and do bonus stuff instead. Yeah, the bonus stages. You no longer have to collect Tana tokens to get into the bonus stages. You just gotta find the specific place where you enter into a bonus area, and there you go. Also, unlike in Crash 1, the boxes that you break inside these bonus areas unfortunately count. towards your box total in a given stage. But also, another thing that I should have noted is that boxes, although I don't know why I'm going after the box gem, given that I already skipped over quite a few of them. So yeah. I'm dumb. I'm gonna have to revisit this frickin' level anyway because I decided I'm not bothering with the box gem. Might as well not even get the boxes at all. And yet here I am, attempting to get all the boxes, despite the fact that I've already passed up quite a few of them. But I thought I was going to be able to get the red gem, but I didn't think about the... Yeah, I just did not think about not being able to pull off the trick that's required to get it. Either way, I'm pretty sure I've annoyed Cortex quite concisely at this point. So let's hear it. Get mad at me again.
Look above the doorways. Above each, there is a big crystal-shaped slot. Fill all 5 crystal slots in this warp room by retrieving 1 crystal from each of the 5 areas. Only after we have filled all of the slots in this room can we continue on our quest. This is the last time I will remind you.
Okay, fine. You want to get annoyed like that? I'll go get your dig dang dung crystals. It's like everywhere I go, someone's nagging me. If it's not my sister asking me to get her battery, which I don't know what that looks like. I'm Crash Bandicoot. When do I ever think I know what a given object in this world looks like if it's not a Wumpa fruit or a box? But yeah, what was I trying to say earlier? The box tally in a given stage is just like, yes, you do have to get all the boxes in order to unlock the gem on a given level. You know, the box tally gem. But this game makes it a lot easier to not have to be fussed about keeping on top of that tally if you happen to die after a certain point. Because that was one of those problems in the original game, is that if you crossed a checkpoint crate and you ended up dying and coming back to that checkpoint crate, any boxes that you had destroyed before that point were no longer counted because the whole stage reset, aside from the checkpoint. So, yeah. But here, checkpoints keep total of your box tally up to that point where you broke the checkpoint box, so you don't have to worry about that anymore. Like, that is a tremendous improvement in terms of 100% completion collection for this game compared to the first. Among various, you know, just quality of life improvements from Game 1 to Game 2. Like the inclusion of the slide, and of course, by extension, the extended jump that you get from doing a slide jump, or just a super jump in general from crouching, because the circle button is a combination crouch and slide button. If you're holding still and press the circle button, you crouch. If you're on the move, you'll do a slide. If you jump after doing either, you'll get a higher jump. And I gotta say, I was missing these things tremendously playing the first Crash game. Because the slide jump, it's just an easy way to speed things up. It doesn't seem like it at first, but it really does make things go a heck of a lot more quickly when you're in a tight situation and you just want to get your move on. Also feel like it's a lot easier to get 3 Aku Akus now. Did I get that box? I'll just assume that I did. Yeah. Could have put better use to that if I hadn't fallen into that pit. Here's your crystal. Dang it. And assuming that I got that, yep, I got that 1 box. There's the gem. Huzzah! So I hope you're happy now, N-head. You look like your head's so flat, you look like you can hammer nails with it. Which does make me wonder, how did your head get to be that shape, Cortex?
Well done, Crash. I knew I could rely on you. Now listen carefully. These holograms are hard to maintain. During the course of my intellectual pursuits, I have stumbled across a force that threatens to destroy the world. Crystals are the only means of containing it. The fate of the world is at stake. It is imperative, therefore, that you bring them to me.
There, Crash? Crash! Crash! Are you there?
Coco?
Are you there, Crash?
How on earth did she manage to break in onto that transmission? Wasn't her computer not even in a means? Could she even do that with her laptop, let alone her laptop without a laptop battery? Hard to say. But I'm sure in whatever... I was about to end the part here, but I have to answer my phone. Remember to cut this part out. Okay, that's awkward, having to take a phone call right as you're about to end the part. With that in mind, I'm going to have to say that'll have to do it for this part of Let's Play Crash Bandicoot 2 The Cortex Strikes Back. And we'll be back next time with more of the same. So, thank you all for watching. Remember to follow up on the various social media links in the description below at your own discretion. RCFS and out.